we get to report our employee of the year, which is great. This is an employee that I've gotten to know over the last couple months, and he is just fantastic. So our employee of the year is Joe Evangelisti. He is currently in Jawonio. He was a member of the Binghamton team for the longest time. So when Joe was employee of the month, this is what people said about him from Binghamton, that he is so absolutely amazing as a therapist, that he reaches the soul of the patients he sees, that he cares. He is so great. He cares so much about everything that he does, that people enjoy coming in to see him every day. And the team in Binghamton has always been so proud of having him on board. So I've actually asked Kelly to sort of pitch in a little bit and, just share some of her thoughts on Joe, because Joe is currently in Jawonio, but Joe was in Binghamton for the longest time. And then we're also going to get an opportunity to hear from Joe. So Kelly, I'll turn it over to you.
So congratulations, Joe. This is very well deserved. He's just an all-around great employee. He's always there for the patients. His patients love him. Some of the patients that he saw in Binghamton did not want to do telehealth, but they agreed to it so that they could stay with Joe. He's really touched a lot of patients, and he works, very closely with a lot of our high-risk patients, which has helped out a lot. Dr. Muhammad wasn't here today, but he did want me to say something in his absence. He said, I don't know how to express myself regarding your work, Joe, because you have impressed us with your remarkable work with all our much needed and very well-deserved patient population. No doubt you are the light in the darkness where it is difficult to find the light, especially in Binghamton. I remembered one day Kelly texting early morning before work and telling me that Joe has resigned and he is moving out of the area. My answer was, you are dropping a bomb on me this morning. Bottom line, I feel you are a source of inspiration for many people working at Cornerstone. Congratulations. So happy and proud of you. Well deserved. Joe, you have earned this award. Please continue to carry the light in darkness of behavioral health. I wish you the best of best in your life and in your career, Dr. Muhammad. I believe there's a couple other staff members that wanted to say just a quick couple of words. Dr. Fernandez is here with me, and then I think Dr. Kakowski wanted to say something as well.
Let me see, am I here? Hello, all. Good morning. Yeah, for Joe, we've been working with him for quite some time, and nothing but great things to say when I see my patients and they just give me a follow-up. So I know he's there for us, but he's definitely there for our patients. So congratulations, Joe, and keep up the great work, okay?
So Joe has been a great asset to the office and for our patients. And I personally would, especially with new patients, if he was available and they were interested in mental health or express any concerns about their mental health, I would often kind of impromptu kind of ambush him a bit. And he was always very, very accommodating. And if he was available, he would even, pop in and do kind of a quick meet and greet with some of our new patients. And he always was very accommodating and supportive. And even patients who were having a bit of a crisis that day, he was always, if he was available, he's always happy to help and pitch in and address any concerns that he's able to in the moment. So that was always a great, he's always been a great asset for us. So we're glad, thankful that he was able to stay with Cornerstone, but we're still a little sad that we lost him at the Binghamton site.
Yeah, Dr. Kakowski. You too. Thanks for jumping in there.
Thanks.
So Joe, if you're out there, I know I put you on the spot yesterday. I just wanted you to be able to sort of say hi to everybody. And so we'll turn it over to you.
Yeah, I really appreciate that, Dave. And Jen, I like that you're still keeping my poster up on the wall. I appreciate that. Appreciation for my decor there. But no, this is a really wonderful honor, and I'm really grateful about both the teams and I've been able to find here at Cornerstone. Everyone's just been so welcoming. At the Binghamton location, where the Shenango Street location was starting right as I came in, so we were kind of figuring out the culture and the team and how everyone would work together. And I think it just worked so wonderfully for the patients. There are just so many times where I'd ask, Cheyenne, can you fax this? And someone else, can you do this? And just would, get everything working together like a really great team. Because you can't do a good job without a good team. And that goes for everybody, for, you know, the clinical staff, for the providers, for the PSRs, you know, because they're the first voice that any patient talks to, you know, and I think people decide pretty quick whether they feel comfortable, whether they feel safe. So I think any patient that comes back or that comes in at all, I think has probably had a pretty good experience with one of the PSRs. So I just wanted to say thanks to everybody, you know, here, both the direct, you know, service providers and more the support staff, because nothing would work without everybody really putting in that work and putting in that dedication.